Hey everybody, it is Radley here with the energetic weather report for November 6th through the 12th of 2022 using the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle cards. So we're going to get right to that. But first, I want you to focus on what might be your personal Archangel of the week. So do you feel called to card number 1? To card number 2? Card number 3? Or card number 4. Now, you may have noticed these cards have different backs. That's because that for this particular thing, I use the major arcana blended of Angel Tarot cards and Archangel Power Tarot cards. So let's get on with the energetic weather report. So for Sunday, we have card number 11, embrace the magical moment. And it says, you are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So a really, really promising story. It's like literally throwing a golden coin into the divine's wishing well. Here you can see Archangel Michael's sword is a part of that well. And so it's asking you to like reach for the stars, go for what you want, because in this particular moment, you are in a space of manifesting. Sometimes we are just in those spaces and we might not recognize it. And it's like, you better notice because you're there right this second. Now, this is further carried on by the card of on Monday, which is welcome abundance into your life. When the card says, prosperity is on its way to you, have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. Now, I know these messages are combined because what did we have? This is card 11. This is card number 37. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Therefore, we are in that same energy, 10 to 11, the whole energy of manifesting to the energy of double manifesting. So 10, 11, 10, 11. So those cards feel very connected to me. On Tuesday, it's all about opening up to your spiritual gifts. Now, this is a card that talks about, remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So this is really awesome because it's like we're making some wishes. The abundance is starting to come into our life. And as a part of that abundance, there is abundance in our spiritual gifts and abundance in our spiritual connection to the divine. Now, the rest of the week, things start to get a little bit of a difference because I think it's where we get into our ego and where we start to have a sense of doubt about selves. So the card for Wednesday is be honest with yourself. It says all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. Now, in a perfect world, we would look at this card and go, okay, I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm going to get it all out and it'll be great. But I think that what happens is as we are processing those emotions and processing that whole thing of truth for ourselves, we kind of get into a little fear by Thursday. And so here we have the card that says, have no fear. And it says, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings that are holding you back. So to the extent that we're like processing our truth and processing our sense of who we are and what it is we want and what really is motivating us, we might have gone to a little bit of a place of fear and anxiety. And so this card wants us to like back out of that, ask Archangel Michael to sever our energetic connections to that. Furthermore, on Friday, I think we're even more so in a space of uncertainty about ourselves. The card says, no, it is not yet time. And the message says, this is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. But you know what? Because of the cards that we saw at the beginning of the week, I don't really think that necessarily that the universe is telling us no, or that any angel is telling us no. We're telling ourselves no. We're telling ourselves, this is probably not right. I need a little bit more time. I should probably just wait. There'll be a sign. And so it's like, this is all like a self-inflicted wound, if you will. So on Saturday, we try to pull ourselves back together again. So we have trust your angels. And the message says, let go of your expectations of how your dream will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Now, there's a word in here that could be a clue for what's been going on for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that word is how. How. It says, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. This card has a tendency to show up when people are in a place of trying to control the how, not just the what. You're in charge of the what. The angels are in charge of the how. You can't be in charge of the how. And if you do, then you fall into these places of being in fear, in doubt, and worry, and second guessing, and thinking maybe it isn't going to happen. Don't do that. Be in a space of trusting your angels because they have it worked out. Now, let's have a look at your personal Archangel of the week. I think you're going to find this fascinating because I surely did. So card number 1 is renewal with Archangel Jeremiel. Archangel Jeremiel is the archangel that helps us to do a life review, helps us to look at things and go, where have I been? Where am I now? Where am I going? But also it has something to do with our psychic gifts and how we interpret those messages. Card number 2, New Beginnings, Archangel Jeremiel. These cards have different names, but they're both card number 20. They are the same card. Traditionally in tarot, it's called Judgment. I just changed the name, but it's like these are the same card with the same archangel. So the message for cards 1 and 2 are the same. Card number 3 is Strength with Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel is the archangel of nature, the archangel of protecting animals, but the archangel of abundance and prosperity, right? And we saw this at the beginning we saw Monday, here's a coin going into the fountain. Tuesday, even more coins. So that whole thing bears out with card number 3, but look at card number 4. Same card. Same archangel. So it's like, I've never seen this happen before, where instead of having, 3, maybe 4, but we would have just 2 archangels this week because both presented themselves again. Now that has happened before, but I've never had it happen that I can recall where it was the same cards from both decks. So that's a very powerful message. Do not forget that we have something very special happening towards the end of this week. On November 11th at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, I am doing a free webinar with my dear friend, Heather Hildebrand, called Love Everlasting. So if you've ever had that sort of like feeling, that sort of energy where you're like, I lost somebody, they passed over, I feel like that love connection is lost, we're going to help you to lean into the love instead of leaning into the sorrow, help you to feel that connection and talk about some ideas and little ticky points for you to check off on how to make that happen. Again, November 11th, that's 11/11 at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's absolutely free. You can sign up for it by going to radleyvalentine.com/mediumship. See you there.